We're live.
Yep, we're live.
All right, give me a second. I gotta tighten my tie first.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with another night of Thursday Night Football. Today, it is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round for AFL. Now, you know, one of the greatest things that we're going to see here tonight, Future, is the quarterback battle between Death ATL and Ag Diffuse. Both who I would gladly be able to say are probably two of the top quarterbacks in the league. Definitely top five for sure. Do you have any words on who you think is going to come out on top in between this quarterback matchup?
I think it's going to be a 50-50 situation. They're both talented quarterbacks. I think they can pull it off.
Now, you know, I usually don't like to rub my belly this much, but whenever I do feel this good, I do have an inkling that this will rely more on Ag Diffuse's deep ball than it ever has. We can see that the Los Angeles Chargers have a team that's completely filled with basically OFL players who know the game of football, I'd like to say, much better than most. And, you know, they're definitely going to be running plays. So Ag is going to have to be able to take care of that deep offense. I feel like for most OFL teams, the weakest link is definitely the deep defense.
Yeah, Chargers' main focus is defense right now. Just got to stay in the game.
Here we're going to see a Chargers player going to go ahead and take that up. Gets it to about the 27. That's 28, actually. Now, you know, one of the scariest things about this game is definitely the fumble percentage. I've been playing for a little bit, and I've seen quite a bit of fumbles more often than they should, and they usually sometimes happen back to back. Now, that could definitely change the tempo of this game. Whoever does fumble, it's definitely going to be a sad story for them. We have a new play right there on the field.
Fumble's going to be a key factor in this game.
Death ATL goes ahead and rolls. Oh, no, definitely another new play. Looks like we're having a rough start to the game.
Problems with the bench on the field right now. Ball's going to be hiked. There's going to be three blockers forcing him to his left. He's going to throw. The pass is going to be dropped by Ren.
Now, you're going to hope that the wide receiver ends up being able to catch those next time.
That's push.
Ball gets thrown out of the field. Now, you know, if it was me, I definitely could have caught that. Now, Death ATL, he's known for shimmying and putting a little lemon squeeze on everything that he does. We're going to go ahead and see him right here play with the DEs a little bit. DEs are going to be able to get past the blockers completely well, but Death ATL throws the ball deep, throws it right over cornerback, but it's also thrown over the wide receiver. Completely overthrown. Wide receiver couldn't have done anything about that. That's just a little bit of bad accuracy on Death's part.
As the Ravens set up their defense, we'll see what's going to happen on this play.
Death ATL going to push all the way back. One DE is able to get past the blocker. The other one having a little bit of trouble. So quarterback versus DE battle right here on the sideline. He's going to go past the sideline. Gets the pass into the middle. Jumps over a defender. And is able to get that to the 40-yard line. They are now beginning to enter into the Ravens' territory, moving the chains well past the 50-yard line. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go on the clock. Overthrown there on the sideline. Had it been completed, they would have been right there in the red zone. Probably could have converted the touchdown on the next play. 2nd and 10, quarterback gets almost nearly sacked, but the DE folds. Wide receiver catches the ball, is going to get about 5. Oh, actually, he's going to keep on going. Blocks are going to be set. He's going to be able to get past the first down and get tackled.
Territory.
with a gain of 22 right there. Sets him up for near red zone defense. You got to wonder what the Ravens are going to start doing here to try to switch up those little short passes that have been happening.
Pass is caught.
Once again, another short pass gets tackled right before the first down line. Gain of 8 sets him up at second. Less than 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. He passes it into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect dime right there. Def ATL with his first touchdown of the day. That's a beautiful dime. That's exactly what you like to see. Wide receiver ran a perfect route. Less than 3 minutes left to go. Chargers lead by 6, and it looks like they're going to be going for the 2-point conversion.
As I said before, defense is a main factor in this game.
It seems that they're actually going for a kick.
No 2-point conversion here. I don't know what they're doing, but okay.
Someone was probably not voted team captain. As far as everything is concerned, though, what I'm noticing from Baltimore's defense is that they're allowing a lot of shorts. And if you allow a short, get all the way to the red zone, at that point, they can just keep abusing you the way they have the entire time and score with it. Baltimore is able to block the kick. LA Chargers now lead by 6. Baltimore are now getting the ball for the first time starting of this game.
2:45 left in the first quarter, and he's going to take the knee for a touchback.
Agdefuse decides to roll left. Blockers completely ready. One DE manages to sneak past them. Agdefuse runs back. Is able to play with the DE a little bit, but does get pushed into the end zone.
Oh, we'll see what happens here.
It looks like he does have enough time to get this ball thrown. He does. Throws it deep to a comeback. And it's intercepted right there, ladies and gentlemen. Los Angeles Chargers right there. Their CB taking complete advantage of the fact that that ball was underthrown. Not at all a great throw from Agdefuse, but you would like to see a little bit better aggressiveness from their wide receiver. Great defense right there on their part, though. Agdefuse had to take all that time to finally throw the ball, and there was still defense there.
Perfect timing from cornerback Death. Doing it all at both ends right now early in this game.
Death ATL is going to run to the right side. His blocker right there is definitely doing a great job. I like that little drop they're doing.
Again, he gets tackled at about 41-yard line.
Here we have White Boy Reese finally giving us a Madden cam for Death ATL. Let's see what he's going to try to do. If you're looking down the field like this, if I'm Death ATL, I really do like my options. He's spreading the defense completely well with whatever game plan he's doing with that one chipper and one blocker. It's worked out for him so far. He's throwing for 50% completion rate right now with 74 yards in this quarter. That ATL throws the ball over. Looks like an overthrow.
Overthrow the pass.
It is now 4th and 8, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to convert here. If he doesn't, of course, it is Ravens' ball. Let's see what these Chargers come up with. That ATL still scanning the field, can't find anybody. Sees a comeback over there on left side, could be overthrown, and it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is a turnover on downs for the Los Angeles Chargers. Great defense right there from Baltimore. I like how they stepped up their game. Notice that they couldn't just let this come to pass. Wide receiver catches the ball on a slant, takes it all the way for about 20 yards right there. Baltimore now on the 20-yard line in Chargers territory. Agdefuse gets sacked right there. Beautiful sack. Blocker just couldn't get the jam on him. I think that's the first sack of the day from both teams. With less than a minute under to go in the first quarter.
Throws and it's going to be overthrown.
A little bit overthrown on the slant. Definitely a questionable throw. That is something you definitely need accuracy for. Agdefuse is able to roll all the way to the left side. Blocker gets a nice block. Throws it to the mid. Wide receiver throws over the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Agdefuse throwing 1 for 4 this game. 4th and 20. He's definitely going to need a miracle right here.
He's going to throw.
He's going to throw it high. And the wide receiver catches it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Clocks for you. Definitely renowned for dogging. Clocks is able to save their drive hopes right there with a nice, beautiful slant pass needled right between the cornerbacks. Gets it to Abdul, otherwise known as 87 Penny. Now, what I like about the Ravens offense is they have a lot of key pieces. And every single one of them have been playing the game for a long time and do have the skill set needed to get past this team. But the Chargers are still maintaining their same poise. And that's exactly what you like to see. They're going to go ahead and do a run right for the quarterback. Quarterback easily gets it in, without a doubt.
3-point is converted.
That is definitely one of the deadliest plays in the game, that little quick run. We've seen a lot of teams in the playoffs do it. Kick gets kicked all the way to the right side near the 20-yard line. Slam the creator picks it up. Gets ready to go ahead and return this kick. Is able to get it past the 35 already. He's at the 40. Decides to dance a little bit. Gets the ball to the 40. That's a great gains right there. That's what you like to see. Sets up the quarterback in a beautiful field position. Now, both of these teams are fully capable of moving the chains. You really wonder what their red zone defense is going to look like on both sides. Whoever decides to fold first is probably going to be the one to lose. Baltimore leading by 2 with the first quarter almost completely done. 1st and 10. It is Chargers ball at their 40-yard line.
Sweeps to the right, and he backs up. Throws.
Ball is almost intercepted. The wide receiver decides to drop it. Probably not a decision. Probably just a little bit of miscommunication right there. Small mistake from the wide receiver. With the first quarter completely done, we are now seeing the game. It's a very close game still. 3 quarters left to play. 2nd and 10 for the Los Angeles Chargers.
You see, he's going to throw wide open. Pass is complete.
Throws that pass once
First
more.
down, and he's still
I've seen that's an easy touchdown. He's going to take that all the way.
Touchdown.
That's a beautiful pass right there from Death ATL. Gets the same exact split that they've been working this entire game so far. Now, I'm not one to eat a whole stick of butter, but I can definitely say that pass was worthy of a good quarterback and a good wide receiver as well. Slight miscommunication from the deeps right there, as you can see on the replay. Beautiful play, to be honest. And with their his fellow teammate getting the key block right there, the Los Angeles Chargers now lead by 4 points. Let's see if they can get this 2-point conversion. All wide receivers set up on the right side for a fade.
Will this be a
catch?
catch?
This is definitely a chicken in the coop. That is intercepted, ladies and gentlemen. Was that Nick Honor?
Yep, it was Nick Honor, all right.
Nick Honor right there, stopping the 2-point conversion. LA still going to be leading by only 4 points. Now, while this kick is happening, I'd like to go ahead and run down what the brackets are currently looking like. In the NFC, we currently are seeing the Vikings having to face the Seahawks, and whoever wins that game goes on to face the Falcons. In the AFC, as you can see, we have the Chargers versus the Ravens, and whoever wins this game goes on to face the Texans. The Texans considered to be most likely the major powerhouse within this league. They have shown nonstop aggression and have been basically the dominant team for majority of the weeks.
I absolutely agree. Texas is going to be heavy favorites in this championship round, whoever wins this game.
Whoever comes out of this game is going to be the underdog and is going to have to face the Texans. But let's go ahead and look at the NFC side. Whoever wins the Viking and Seahawks game will have to face the Falcons, who have, honestly, what I believe the biggest variety of power. I mean, they have, I think it's 3 of the top 5 wide receivers in terms of community-based skill level, and they have great communication. And under their quarterback, Ejim, they really can't do much wrong, and they've been on a string of wins as well. The last time they lost was to the Rams, and I believe that was Week 9. I could be wrong, but it has been a while since they've lost a game. So they're definitely on a hot streak. We want to see if the Vikings or the Seahawks, whoever comes out of that game, can bring them down. And then if they can't, then the Falcons will most likely go on to face the Texans.
That's what I have for my bracket, at least. I see the Texans taking out the Ravens or the Chargers, whoever comes out of this game, because the Texans definitely are there. But you never know what could happen. Ball gets completely dogged right there. That was a beautiful catch. If you're a quarterback right there, you gotta slap yourself on the helmet for that one. That's just like
a complete touchdown.
That was a beautiful needle through the defense. That's exactly what you like to see coming from Agdefuse. He's well renowned for being able to shape that red zone offense as he sees fit, calls plays. I have played for him, and I know that he definitely excels in the red zone offense. But the LA Chargers are not going to give up that easily. They're only down 2 points. Agdefuse is going to get pressured. He's going to have to throw that pass.
And a wide open pass to Nick Honor.
Nick Honor making sure he gets the isolation right there. Shakes his defender. The defender thinks it's going to go the other way. Agdefuse kicks it over to the left side. It's going to be at about the 15-yard line. You've got a bunch of blockers right there ready to give you your yards that you need. Definitely going to be able to get past the 25.
Expect him to hit.
Looks like he flies over to the 30-yard line. With 2:30 left in the second quarter, Baltimore is currently leading by 4 points. Now, this is still a one-possession game, so this might flip
pass. He's going to throw.
Beautiful catch right there.
First down.
Beautiful catch. It could have been intercepted, but the wide receiver saves it with that dive. That's the kind of intensity you like to see from your wide receivers as well. If they're not going to be attacking the ball, that just leads to more possible interceptions.
You are correct. He's going to throw. It's a one-on-one situation. It's going to be
overthrown, gets thrown all the way to the end zone. Wide receiver not there yet.
Whoa.
It looks like Death ATL is trying to cover large chunks of the field.
It is.
And wide open. Perfectly fine. Wide receiver right there, that looked like a little bit of miscommunication, or maybe he didn't know what was going on the field. Had wide open field, but he kept going over to another defender. He definitely could have just ran up the middle and scored a touchdown.
I agree. You cannot make any mistakes like that.
That ATL goes ahead and shakes.
And he's going to get the first down.
Yep. Gets the first down. That was a beautiful play right there.
40-yard line.
You know, if you're the defender that came up, you have to get that tackle. You need that stop. It is now 1st and 10. They're at the Ravens' 40-yard line. Ball is completely overthrown.
Mm-hmm. Dang, that was a risky pass.
When you're a quarterback, you definitely want to have the accuracy needed to handle those kind of throws. Almost gets sacked right there, but the blocker is managing to save him. That ATL well aware of his surroundings. Wide receiver jumps over the pass. That's not what you like to see at all. Wide receiver is going to need a little bit more consistency when catching this ball, or else they're not going to see much going on. 3rd and 10. Death ATL gets an easy rollout to the right, not feeling much pressure at all from the DEs.
It is.
Gets the pass throw.
Like this will, and he's going to be.
He touches the defender. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he was unaware that the defender was there. It is now 4th and 2. They're going to need to convert this. 1 minute warning before the end of this half. Baltimore leading by 4.
I expect a pass down the middle.
I'm going to go ahead and call something right here. I think someone's going to get an interception. I really hope.
There it is. He's going to try to. Oh, wait.
Does he get the first?
Is that down? Is he down?
Yeah, that's a first. Gain of 3 right there. 1st and 10. With 1 minute left, you don't want to give Baltimore the ball back so readily, because they can just get a play going and then instantly score a touchdown the moment they get the ball back. You want to waste a little bit of the clock here.
Yep. See here.
Quarterback not pressured at all. Death ATL having complete space.
There it is.
Throws it into the end zone. Not sure why he would do that so quickly. There is 37 seconds left on the clock. That's more than enough time for Baltimore to run down the field. Ag, of course, is what I'd like to call a deep range specialist.
I see a
more than enough time wasted right there. Could have been intercepted if the quarterback could have been intercepted if the quarterback knew what he was doing. Death ATL seeming a little shaken right now. Red zone defense from Baltimore looking beautiful so far.
Here it is. Pass is going to be complete for a first down. He's still going. He shakes off.
Dances a little bit.
And he's going to be
manages to get past the 10-yard line. They are now within 8 yards of field goal range. It is 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen.
Here it is. Oh, he's trapped. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds.
throws it out of bounds. 1 second left on the clock. That was lucky. If it had ticked any further, they wouldn't have a chance to score. They need to score here, without a doubt. You don't want to start the second half one possession under. I actually don't know who gets ball first in the second half, but whoever does is going to have the advantage for the rest of the game in terms of time management.
I'm firing. Oh, he's getting trapped. He throws.
Beautiful pass right there. He absolutely plays the DE as well as the CB. That's what you like to see. Comes in clutch in that little moment right there. Death ATL needles the pass, throws it to his wide receiver for a touchdown. They now lead by 2 in this half. If they get this 2-point conversion, which I'm sure they're going for, they're going to be leading by 4 to start the second half.
I love the way the Chargers are playing. They're just staying in the game. They've been headed the whole way.
They're definitely playing level-headed. You know, the wide receivers are dropping a lot of passes, but they're making sure that they keep their head in the game and keep moving down the field no matter what. And that's really all you can wish. You got to keep playing your game and keep moving the chains. Pass is thrown, but it's a pass fail. Now that the Chargers are leading by only 2 points in this half, you know, we've got 30 seconds. Is there anything you want to say specifically? I know you have some kind of script that you're following. Or you have people to shout out. This is your time. All right, well, if you're not going to do it, I want to shout out CAD. I want to shout out the future players on my Oakland Raiders team who are going to win a ring. And I want to shout out myself, first and foremost. I mean, I go fucking hard. I'm a god. I don't know what else to tell you. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and get started with the second half.
Man, wide receiver Pat for doing his game.
Pat.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's go ahead and get ready with the second half. Woogie is going to go ahead and take that ball up. Definitely going to be able to get past the 25. Actually, he might get stopped right before it. I don't know why he just decided to stand still there. Starting at the 24-yard line, Baltimore is going to get ready. Not surprisingly, they get ball first. I had my assumptions. Looks like there are going to be subs made on the field. Or is there just issues with the referee?
Looks like there's going to be subs on the field.
Yeah, quite a bit of subs right here. And I think one of the things I hate about the subs in this game is they definitely slow down the game. And if I'm on either team, I want to just honestly just play the game and not have to sit here and wait for either team doing all these changes. But I mean that's just the way I handle things. I'm sure everybody else has quite a bit more patience than me. Diffuse is going to pick up the ball to get ready for this drive. Starting the drive off with the in the third quarter. Diffuse is going to go ahead and get an easy run. Doesn't get many yards though. Only 2-yard gain right there.
Trying to get that run game going here this quarter.
Actually, what I think Ag is doing a very, very early game clock management. I mean, he's got 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and he's just sitting there with the ball.
I expect that pass to the left side, and he's going to throw.
Is that overthrown? It's overthrown.
Overthrown.
He does like going for those passes, though. The moment he sees a wide receiver burning, even by a yard, he just insists that he has to throw it.
It's going to be a sack, and it's going to be... He's going to be sacked near the safety. He's at the... looks like the 12-yard line.
It is now 4th and 22. Diffuse looking a little bit like he's just gonna have to throw this up. Let's see if he's got any play ready.
Got the blocks. Oh,
throws it deep. He's just trusting his wide receiver with it. That could be a dime.
It is caught.
That wide receiver made a complete fool of Death ATL right there.
Chargers.
Like I said in the beginning of this game, their deep defense is going to be probably their weakest link. these guys aren't people who regularly play this game, so the chances of them hanging with the wide receivers who just, they grind and grit, make sure that they get those kind of mob passes going every single time, they don't really have the best chance of getting that ball. Agnew is going to be able to dance a little bit. He gets about 1 yard.
But he gets a gain of about 1 yard.
Agnew has roughly over 30 yards of rushing. He's definitely someone who can put up more than 100 on a good day.
Ooh,
that's a nice needle pass right there. The CB jumps over the ball. 15 yards gained right there.
I expect this to be a touchdown. There it is. It's wide open. Oh.
He's going to have to spike that. Yep. It is now 2nd and 6. LA Chargers still leading by 2 points. Baltimore making sure there are only 3 minutes left on the clock.
Here it is.
Agnew's dancing on the defenders. Doesn't get touched at all. Very surprising. Looks like a sack, though, and that's a sack. Blocker not able to get a chip on him. Looks like that right DE right there. I think that's Spad.
Here it is.
He's been doing a great job so far.
Go for the run. Oh, he's dancing.
Agnew dances, but gets pushed all the way back. He gets pushed all the way back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, that was basically he gained nothing there. That was useless. He's going to go ahead and go for the kick.
Go for the field goal.
Wants to get this lead.
If I was Edge, I should have just went for the throw. I don't know what he was doing right there.
He's definitely playing for the lead. If LA does score, the Ravens can go for an onside, and he definitely has the firepower to get that onside. But that's definitely hopeful within itself.
It's about the
We see Slant Creator come up to the left side, gets past the 30-yard line, goes to the 35 before he's tackled.
At the
Death ATL makes sure to go back. Goes over to the right side. Wide receiver literally just walking with him. Slant the Creator didn't do much to get the defender away from there. And if you see your quarterback going for a run, you definitely want to get that block quicker. Death ATL rolls to the left, gets a nice little pass to the mid. Slant the Creator doing a great job abusing their defense, gets tackled right at the 45-yard line within Baltimore territory. Just putting their toe inside the territory, nothing too crazy. Death rolls back. This is a very close game, and I think this was expected for both teams. I didn't expect one team to have the edge over the other. Gets a nice little pass to the mid. All their defenders are playing way back.
Get it gain.
Slant the Creator is able to get 7 yards of gain. They're now exactly at the 40-yard line. Slant the Creator running a nice little slant. Gets the pass. That's the same split we've seen all game.
Touchdown.
It's the same split we've seen all game. They've just been abusing that, ladies and gentlemen. It is LA Chargers lead now. Currently lead by 5 points. If they get this, it will be if they get the 2-point conversion, they will then lead by 7. Still makes it a one-possession game. Gives Baltimore a chance to lead the game. There's 1 minute left on the clock. If you're Baltimore, I mean, right now is your time to shine. Everybody has to come in clutch. And, there's still a quarter remaining. Which is
aware of that.
You definitely want to get this before that fourth quarter starts.
He's strapped. He's going to have to launch one.
Looks like the blocker's doing as best as he can. Throws it over to the left side. Can they dog it? They do.
Good.
2-point is converted. Baltimore is now under 7 points. Let's see if they can come up with a miracle in the next quarter.
Here goes a kick. He's going to Woogie with the kick return. He's going to get past the 20, 30. Still going. Still going. He's still going. Past the 50, and he's finally tackled.
I mean, right there, that's just lackadaisical stoppage right there from the LA Chargers. You definitely want to see them do a little bit better than that. Agnew set up completely to take over the field. But it looks like that's a sack right there. DE does a beautiful job of reading them, says, give me my yards back.
Pretty good sack there.
2nd and 17. You know, he's been sacked a couple times. His blockers are not doing their best job. You really got to hand it to the DEs for being able to give him this much work.
He's going to go for the run.
Yeah. Go ahead and run the ball.
We talked about earlier, and he gets hit with a gain of 4.
Those hesitations haven't been helping him at all this game. Only gets a gain of 4. Starts 3rd and 13. Gets a nice little slant pass.
And he gets the first down.
No. He's 2 yards right behind him. He's now 4th and 2.
You're right.
They're definitely going to go for it.
4th and 2. I don't know. I think this might be a
rolls out to the right. This looks like a run.
This looks like it's going to be a run to me.
They don't seem to be able to get that handle though.
Oh, never mind. He's going to be pushed back. Oh, he's going to throw.
Throws a nice slant pass. Beautiful pass right there. Henny's going to go ahead and take it past the first down line. Gets tackled right before he hits that 20 mark. They are now at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Baltimore still down 1 possession.
He's going to throw. Pass is going to be dropped.
Wide receiver whiffs on the ball right there. Not what you like to see.
Couldn't have asked for a better play like that.
It probably could have led to a touchdown, but he just didn't come out with it.
Oh,
beautiful play right there by Ag. He's able to get the ball off right before he gets sacked. Looks like there's going to be a quick high call. Ag is once again going to roll out right, which is very funny because he dances on basically every defender right there. Is able to only get 5 yards though, but that's a highlight play within itself. The fact that he wasn't tackled at all. Almost gets sacked right there. Blocker is able to hold it back.
That touchdown.
Beautiful slant pass right there for the touchdown. Nick Honor now having a touchdown of his own. Baltimore still down 1 point. They're most likely going to try to get this lead. Ag is going to look like he's going to roll out right for that run. Defender's getting absolutely pummeled.
Going to convert on the 2 points.
Defenders got absolutely pummeled right there.
Chargers back to where they are at now. Down by 1.
Now, you know, what the Chargers can do is run the rest of this clock, this entire drive. That would be very hard for them to do, though. You know, I feel like I'm going to jinx it, but there hasn't been a fumble at all this game, which is very strange to me. So I feel like we're going to see one very soon. I mean, this is basically crunch time right here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. Chargers trailing by 1 point. Has been a back and forth this entire game. No team really letting up.
It's a dogfight out there. Oh, he's going to throw.
It's a nice little pass right there to Slan. Slan gets tackled, but does get the first. They are now at the 36-yard line trying to get to that halfway mark. You know, they've been completely capable of moving the chains all game. Still doesn't get sacked. Looked like it almost should have been a sack. Ball is thrown to the referee. Sad to see the referee didn't catch that. Death hasn't thrown a single interception this entire game. There's a pass right there to Slan, the creator. Looks like he's going to be able to get the first easily. Still moving the chains. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock.
Here you go. 2 minutes to do something. I really think the Chargers can convert.
They definitely have the firepower to convert, no doubt.
There goes a throw.
Throws that pass once more. Like I said,
the same side.
That pass, that right there has been their go-to this entire game. The defense hasn't adjusted to it just yet. That ATL is going to be able to run it. Gets past 2 defenders and gets tackled right before he reaches the first. It is now 2nd and inches. They are hitting their red zone. They're hitting the Ravens' red zone.
It's good ball. He's going to pass it to the right side, maybe. Nope. Oh, he's going to throw it.
Oh, that's an interception.
Almost.
No, That could have been game. That defender could have called game right there.
Wow. You could not ask for a better.
Chargers getting an absolute miracle.
Cannot.
That ATL is going to get an easy run here for the first. He doesn't go for it, though. Goes for the touchdown.
Oh, it's dropped.
Wide receiver whiffs.
Should be.
That was easily catchable, without a doubt. Both sides seem to just be collapsing.
Oh, it comes down to here.
He might be trying to go
for the run. Yes, and he converts on the first.
Goes for the run right there. Kneels right before it. 1st and 10. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Looks like the Chargers are definitely going to try to waste as much time as possible. Give Baltimore the least amount of time.
I expect a throw right here. It's going to be dropped yet again by the same blocker.
His wide receivers don't seem to be accustomed to the way that RNFL is played, dropping way more passes than they should.
This is about to be a sack if he doesn't throw it here. Oh, nope. He finally split.
DE looked like he could have got something there, but he didn't. Catch is caught right there.
That's some catch is caught. Yards. Still got them.
He gains right there. He's going to run up the clock to the... Never mind. I thought he was going to run it to the 1 minute warning.
I agree. I thought he was too. Oh, he's getting pushed back. I want to avoid the sack.
Nope.
He's got to avoid the sack. And his
teammate pushed the defender into him. That's not at all what you like to see. Chargers now going for a kick?
This is to go for it all.
Oh, they weren't going for a kick.
Yeah. Kick two.
Oh, they are going for a kick. I actually don't know what's going on right now.
Okay, ball's back in play. Going for it all.
Chargers decide to go for it with under 1 minute remaining. They need the touchdown. This is definitely going to be a touchdown play. Two DEs looking completely ready to handle what they've...
It is. It's either going to be a first down or a catch at
the end. If they don't get this seals the game, without a doubt.
Oh. He has room. A lot of room. Looks like it's going to be thrown
on the right side.
But still got Bly. He's going to throw.
Actually, fly ball all the way to the left side. And he gets caught! Ladies and gentlemen, the Chargers are able to get that absolute moss ball. That's unbelievable. Baltimore still has 35 seconds left on the clock, but they are now trailing. The Chargers get an absolute miracle from deep. Def ATL throwing a beautiful pass. Wide receiver with an even more beautiful catch. That's definitely all wide receiver right there. Def ATL setting him up perfectly fine. You see he's going to run back right here. Gets the perfect boost, really.
Over 3 cornerbacks.
That's exactly what you like to see. You hope for that. As a Charger, Ravens right here are going to need to just push the limit as far as they can go. This next drive is gonna make it or break it.
Come on, there he throws.
Beautiful needle pass right there. 2 point is good. Chargers now lead by what? They have to get a 2 point conversion. They have to get a touchdown and a 2 point conversion to win the game. Now you're going to see Woogie hit him up, run all the way to the right. Doesn't take the ball out yet. There is now only 21 seconds on the clock. AgDiffuse is going to need to not only get a touchdown, but also a 2 point conversion. LA Chargers are looking on the bright side of things right now. 14 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to make something here.
He's going to have to spike it down to the ground.
Only 12 seconds left on the clock. This is only going one place.
Go for a Hail Mary throw right here.
This is only going one place.
All or nothing right here. Yeah, he's being trapped. He
gets sacked! Ladies and gentlemen, he has to throw the ball further than he can throw it. From right here, he can't throw it all the way to the end zone. He can't throw an end zone to end zone pass. AgDiffuse gets absolutely trapped right here. That's game. That's game. Chargers DEs managing to hold off the Baltimore Ravens, ladies and gentlemen. Chargers are going to go on to face the Houston Texans. Beautiful game right here from Def ATL. 21 passes caught, throws no interceptions at all. He played a beautiful game the entire time. Setups were completely blowing out on that left side. You saw that one pass just being passed repeatedly, and they were able to hit on it every single time. That's just unbelievable. Ravens go down, but they did go down with a fight. You know, you definitely have to feel for Ad Diffuse and the entire Raven squad. They were there the entire time. They were fighting neck and neck. Chargers were also going for it. It was just an even battle throughout.